All my people, can I get a hello? Hey yo, welcome back to another episode of the Hello Effect Podcast with me, your host Seek, aka Mr. Hello. Hey yo, before I get into my special guest, I want to thank all my supporters for hitting that subscribe button, for liking, following, sharing, man. And if you're an artist that want to be seen and heard, make sure you hit the follow button, subscribe, and send me a DM, man. You know what I mean? But without further ado, I'm going to allow my special guest to introduce himself. Let them know who you are, where you from, and what is it that you do.
I'm a rapper, bro. I'm an MC, okay. Kommerical Ave, Kyle, Cliffside Park by way of Jefferson, New Jersey. I'm from the Sticks, still big Jersey. Thank you for having me, bro. I appreciate it.
We got to slow it down a little bit respectfully because I'm born and raised in New Jersey, and like I told the guest before, it's different parts of New Jersey. People might not know. And so me being from New Jersey, I think of like a Trenton, a Jersey City and stuff like that. But I heard of Cliffside Park because I'm a real New Jersey person. I get around.
Right.
So for anybody that might not know that think New Jersey is just North Irvington, let them know what it's like in Cliffside Park.
I mean, Cliffside Park is a mile from the George Washington Bridge, right? We're right there. We got bussin' food, for sure, off rip. We got multicultural shit, for sure. It's a lot of Dominican, a lot of Korean. The Korean food's bussin'. It's really multicultural, for real. And it's right by Edgewater, so you're like near like an affluent area, but then you got Union City, Jersey City right there. So it's really a melting pot, for real. I like it over there.
So what it was like growing up there, though? Do you got like siblings? You know what I mean? Was it like, what was it?
So I grew up in the Sticks in Jefferson, New Jersey. That shit is different.
Sticks is like not but like Morris the land County. And stuff like that?
Like Lakeland.
Oh, Lakeland, okay.
Yeah, Lake Opakon. And most of my friends are still over there, for real. But yeah, it's fun. You know, I still go back for partying, boats and shit like that, but everyday life, not for me over there.
Yeah, because I wouldn't, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, now, like, how do you get introduced to hip-hop? You know what I mean? Like, is it a hip-hop scene out there? Like, is it, like, tell us about that.
Quiet as kept. I mean, a lot of people moved from New York to over there. So, like, a lot of the hip-hop scene, as small as it was, there was one studio, shout out to Tub Life Studios, that really started. And once one studio gets built, people are like, all right, let me try it out. And then around, like, 2008, there was a mini hip-hop scene. A few of us stuck around to this day.
Okay, so like, who introduced you to hip-hop? Was it something that you just heard on the radio, or do you got like any background, jazz plays, band, anything? Tell us about that. Like,
I'll go back to Lil Bow Wow, bro.
Damn.
I'm born in 95. Bow Wow, like Mike, fucking all that, like from the CEO to across the seas, I'm guaranteed to make it. Lil Bow is my age, so you know what I'm saying.
I can respect that though, because people don't give Bow Wow his flowers. They always try to make fun of him, but like at that time, he was doing his big numbers and shit like that. So I can respect.
For sure,
that.
as someone that was 9 years old watching a 9-year-old, I'm like, oh, that could be me. He played basketball. I played basketball. I like 50 Cent too. My older cousins like 50 Cent, Eminem. The Game was my favorite rapper for a little bit, but before that, what really put me on, I wouldn't sit up here and lie to you. It was Bow Wow, bro.
Now that's what's up. Shout out to Bow Wizzle, but I want to say this though. I understand, like at a certain age, I mean, we enjoy music, especially it came in at the right time, the golden era. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that don't mean we can be like artists for real. Like, what made you decide, like, you know what? If he could do it, I could do it. Like, talk about that time.
Yeah. Mac Miller.
Okay. Yeah. R.P. to Mac Miller.
R.P. to Mac Miller. You know, Jay-Z is my favorite rapper of all time. Watching Jay-Z rap to me was like watching LeBron play basketball. I just knew I could never be that. I wasn't 6'8", built like, you know what I'm saying? But watching Mac Miller is more like me watching, I speak in basketball analogies a lot.
I got you.
Watching Mac Miller is like watching Jalen Brunson. You're 6 foot, you're unathletic. I could be you. If like in my best case scenario.
Shout out to the Knicks fan. They probably hurt by that. I don't know.
No, I'm a huge Knicks fan. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, so I'm saying is Jalen Brunson's realistically great. To me, I saw myself in Mac Miller. So that's
it's possible.
Yeah, right. Right. That's what really made it feel like, all right, like Hove's my favorite rapper. Mac Miller's the person that made this seem possible for me, for real.
All right, so let's tell about the time when you went in the studio, start pursuing this music career of yours. Like,
so Tub Life was maybe like back in the day, really So Amazing Studios. You heard of So Amazing Studios?
Nah, I'm gonna have to Google after this though.
Clifton is where, so at the time I recorded my first mixtape, 2015, Fetty Wap was upstairs recording Trap Queen,
Oh, word?
all that shit. This is in Clifton, off like Route
Oh yeah,
3,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Patterson.
Okay. Is it due to producer that own it?
So the engineer I work with was Says Beats. Shout out to Says Beats.
Okay.
He was downstairs, so there's a red room, basement room,
okay,
and then there's
okay.
the upstairs studio.
Okay.
Studio. I didn't even go up there. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But it's the studio that all that magic happened with when Fetty Wap was on that crazy run, 2015. I was in the studio, seeing them go in and out, nice cars, and I'm just like,
That could be you, right?
yeah,
there. Right
yeah.
there.
Well, that's
Oh.
another one that maybe seemed like it's possible. I'm like, oh, Fetty Wap is right there. You know what I mean?
So who's the first person you allowed like let them hear you rap and whatever? And what was their feedback? Because
Yeah, I mean, the park, really. Like, I just just playing basketball, I would start using other people's rhymes, put my name in it, and then slowly start to like get confidence from that. And then I started to really become an MC through that, actually just a cappella bullshitting for real. And it would be crowds of people. Yeah.
all right, so like 2025, like who's some of your favorite artists? You know what I mean? Because I feel like you say MC.
Yeah.
People that really use that word gotta like some of the greats and stuff like that.
No doubt. I mean, Clips just dropped this week, so that's
yeah.
that's top of mind. I'll keep it in Jersey. Ransom.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Ransom.
Is
Hell yeah.
really rapping well right now. Everyone out of Griselda. Stove God Cooks is one of my favorite rappers. I think hip hop's in a really good place. You hear a lot of people complain about hip hop. I think as far as like on the lyrical side, you really dig deep into it. There's better shit going on now.
Like right now.
Before, yeah.
Why do you feel like it's like that now? Like you think that wave is over, like far as like drill, or is always gonna be a certain spot for that? Or people just tired of that shit because it's what it's bringing. You know what I mean? What they say, like movies imitate reality or something like that. If I'm saying it right?
Yeah, art reflects reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's room for everything now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a niche. I think it's really important that everyone has a voice. Like, I think that there's space for that drill shit. You know, I like the drill shit when I'm in certain moods. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the gym type shit, you know what I mean? But, like, when I'm at home, I work a 9 to 5, bro.
Yeah, nah.
I'm not trying to kill people, like, at my desk.
Yeah.
But that lyrical shit really could resonate with me. I'm a rapper, you know what I'm saying? I'm really more so like learning from it half the time. So I think that niches are important, and I think now more than ever you control your own algorithm. So there's space for everything.
That's a fact.
The media doesn't dictate what we consume. We dictate what we consume based off how we control our own algorithm.
All right, so you said you got a 9 to 5. Is your music something that you hopes that could change your life? You won't have to work a 9 to 5, or is this something you doing because you enjoy it?
Yeah, I mean, money is very important to me.
Okay.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay.
I like what C's said about music, and you know, this is off camera, but music being a bill.
Oh yeah.
And I really like for now, I do look at it like that. Like, it's as soon as I log off, I work in digital media marketing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit does work hand in hand at the same time. Everything I'm learning can be applied. As soon as I log off, especially when I was in album mode, it's like right to work on this shit. So you know what I mean? So it's simultaneous. Like, you know, when this takes off, I'm sure there'll be a money number that I decide if I start making more from this shit than I do from work, I'm out.
Oh, I get it. So, as far as a support, you feel like you're getting the support, like far as your music, or do you care about support? Because some people don't need that to continue pushing. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Some people just push. This is what I want to do. I love it. This is my passion. Fuck if you like it or not. Somebody gonna like it.
It's more so the latter, right?
Okay.
Because I know my friends and your friends, and I'll look at the camera for this. Your friends are not your demographic. Just because they're your homeboys, you grew up with them, the type of music I make is not the shit that's in their playlist. I'm not going to force the type of music I make down their throats just because they're my boy. It's unrealistic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a jazz musician or I was in a symphony or some shit, I wouldn't say like, yo, check out my shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know why in hip hop we look at it any different. Like, yo, my homeboy, yo, they don't fuck with my shit, man. I'm like, listen, did your homeboy listen to drill music and you're a boom bap rapper? There you go. You have your answer.
That makes sense, yo.
Yeah. So don't take it personally, man.
All right, so like you said, if you're a boom bap rapper and your friends listen to drill music, they ain't gonna listen to your shit. But like, let's be honest. What if your friend listens to some bullshit? You know you better than that particular artist, especially if they doing the same style you doing.
Oh,
if you feel any type of way, it's like now you still can't force them.
All right, so if they're into the same style of music and I know I'm nicer, I'll say something.
But why would you feel any type of way? You feel like your friends supposed to support you?
No, it was not even support. I'll try and convince them.
Okay.
Be like, oh, you like, I'll A/B test it.
Okay.
Like he said X, Y, Z, and then I'll be like, but I said boom, bada, bop. And let's really think about it. Like, do you not
debate, like, look, I said this shit, he said this, my shit better. Let's be honest.
Yeah, just like how we would argue in the barbershop over who's better, but I would just be vouching for myself.
Nah,
you know what I mean? Like, you just turn into a fan of yourself at that point. But I won't do it if it's a drill rapper or some shit, because we're just playing a different game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you'll never let the lack of support stop you from whatever your journey is in the music?
Nah, man, I know I'm tough, honestly. Like, I've been rapping for a while. I took a while off of rapping, and, you know, it took...
Why, though, if you don't mind me asking? Was it like personal, financially?
Mostly personal, for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the pandemic hit.
Yeah,
I had a girlfriend at the time. We have a fucking golden doodle, like white picket fence. I'm like, there's nothing for me to rap about.
Damn.
And I don't like rappers that just rap about how good they are at rapping. Shut the fuck up. So I had to get to a space where I go through the breakup with that. I move. I started stepping outside and getting bitches again. I started living my life and like doing shit that you could rap about. And now it's time to step out. And I kept the pen sharp the whole time.
Ooh.
But then you come back with some ammo content-wise. Now I have something to say. Now I've been through some shit. Life started to life a little bit.
That's a fact.
And I started to rap. And the shit started to sound good because I actually had something to say.
Oh, that's what's up. So, you ever got any battle rapping or anything like that on your way up? 'Cause you said something about the park. Like, was that like?
Yeah. See, I was shitting on everyone at the park. No one wanted that. But in college, there was one battle rap scenario, like a stage type of thing. That shit was awkward because I went to school in like West Virginia. It's like some frat boy culture shit. I want to though. Is the answer. I think I'm ready for that.
Yeah, I might know some people. We're gonna talk over camera or whatever.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I want that.
And I feel like that'll sharpen your still also. Yeah. That's a great way to network, especially these days. You know what I mean? Because a lot of them are getting great looks, and if you doing your thing on the stage and you actually got some substance behind this shit, you might have a different opportunity.
Yeah, I'm cerebral. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real technical, but I'm also real. You know, I think this shit through a lot, so I think it'll be advantageous for me to be on that stage, and I'm not afraid of the stage, I'm not afraid of cameras, all that shit, which I feel like the performance of it is 80% of it at a certain point.
Hell yeah. So how would you compare yourself to anybody mainstream? Like, far as your style, you know what I mean? Because like I said, you fell in love with hip hop at a certain age. You had to fall off from somebody else's style because we didn't know what hip hop was until we start listening to it. So
yeah, I mean, respectfully, I feel like the biggest flex in 2025 is to have your own style. I don't.
Okay.
There's no one I could really look at right now and be like I listen to my album for real, and I like people try to make comps and it falls flat every time. Like I really just don't think I sound like anyone. You know, maybe the beats might sound like something, maybe a pocket here and there, but really if you listen to it as a collective, there's no one that really sounds like me right now.
Now that's a fact. So you saying you appreciate hip hop?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like over in America, they don't appreciate as much as they do in the UK. Like, you understand what I'm saying? They really appreciate hip hop, especially the ones that paved the way before us. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so you're a student of the game. You want to learn. You want to make yourself better. You ain't just writing shit like,
nah, hell no.
So you'll take constructive criticism.
Absolutely.
If somebody say like, nah, yo.
Yeah, and no one's a bigger critic than me, first of all. Like, these 16 joints on my album, this is 16 of 125 type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm throwing away records that people that like it, they're like, how could you throw that away? I'm like, this, this pocket right here wasn't it. I know I could make a better version of this song. You know, so yeah, I'm definitely open to criticism for sure.
So you always pushing yourself because you know you could do better.
Yeah, I mean, and that's probably a big reason why I took so much time off. Like, back to what I was saying, like I'm like, all right, I'm rapping well, but what the fuck am I talking about at the end of the day? So I'm like, I'm not rapping, I'm not stepping out until I really have something to talk about.
That's what's up.
To say. Yeah.
So who's your biggest critic though? Like, is it like your mom, a loved one? Because it got to be somebody that you go to, like, yo, what you think about this?
David Price, man. Shout out to David Price.
Who's David Price? Who's that?
Day One from Jefferson. He's from the Bronx originally.
Shout out to him.
We went to West Virginia University together. So we went to high school together, then went to college together. So he heard the whole, not only the progression of the music, but me as a person. And from high school to college. So he hears, not only does he hear the music, but he could tell when I'm being dishonest with myself or I'm not giving it all the way up. Like, there's more there. So I would say one person, a bunch of people. Shout out to Cole Fam, Jake Jaster, Jay Darko. There's a bunch of names like that I send shit to that I respect opinions, but I would say my man Price for sure.
All right, that's what's up. So, like, as far as like performance and stuff like that, are you outside performing, or are you into performing? Like, what's going on with that part of your music?
Yeah, so I just dropped June 6th, so I'm freshly outside. I'm trying to do more shit like this.
Okay.
I'm reaching out to open mics. You know, I reached out to you. I'm trying to get that.
Okay.
I need that experience. I've been on stage back then when I first dropped music, 2015, open mics and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But I need to get back outside. I'm looking forward to it too.
Oh, definitely. You know what I mean, off camera, I could definitely, you know, that's what we do on this podcast. We don't gatekeep. As soon as I find information, anybody interested, shows, and let me be very clear, some of them might be free, some of them not, but it's an opportunity.
No
And
doubt.
I'm gonna say this too. Hire a camera person to record that. Content is very important. Don't have your friends and shit like that fucking up your good shots, because you're gonna be mad as fuck, because you never know who's gonna be outside, and you never know who you might bump into. So you always gotta be ready, like, respectfully.
Nah, that's good advice, bro. For real.
Nah, that's what's up. So let me say, in the next 5 years, where you see yourself as far as your music?
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is, this is hip hop for me, right? If it doesn't work out for rap, when I was 19, right, I was managing my boy, RIP Bandana Split.
Okay, RIP.
I was working for Chuck D, Public Enemy.
Shout out to Chuck D.
As an intern. I was working for the local radio station. So, and I was rapping on the side, but I was always looking at myself as like, all right, if my boy's 50 Cent, I'm Lloyd Banks. You know what I'm saying? I never felt like the main character, right? And it's back to that content shit. So it's really about building up that confidence to become the main character for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Because I always felt more comfortable behind the scenes. Right now, there's no behind the scenes looks for me. I got to create the opportunity for myself. So this is literally month 1 of me trying to become that main character. So to forecast 5 months would be disingenuous, honestly.
I can respect that. So what do you need though? You know what I mean? Since you back on the field, like
yeah.
Anybody that might watching this, they could be DJs, they could be party promoters, they could be photographers. What do you need as an artist, yo, to be successful, especially in 2025?
I want to lock in.
Okay.
1 producer, 1 engineer, 10 tracks. I was just listening to the Clips album, and I'm like, they were in one spot, 1 engineer, just Pharrell, just Malice, just Push. And you hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, my shit is a fucking hodgepodge of this producer I got from YouTube over here, this guy to pay for this. I'm like, I just want 1 cohesive sound, 1 singular focus. I want to lock in with 1 producer. That's like really what I want to do.
Yeah, I feel like they got to bring that shit back. You know what I mean? I was telling a bunch of artists I interviewed before, like, yo, how do y'all do y'all writing sessions? Like, because when I came up doing it, it'd be a group of us right now. We writing with the beat on. Somebody gonna spit this shit out loud. You hearing your shit getting motivated. Like, I'm about to write my shit better. It was like a little friendly battle to help.
You might go to the other room.
Yeah, exactly. Now everybody want to send shit. And I'm sending. No, let's get a vibe. Let's create a vibe.
Yeah.
Like energy. Like, you understand what I'm saying? So, who's your super collab if you had the opportunity? I don't give a fuck if they bigger or smaller.
I mean, you want me to go to like Hove? Like how we...
Whoever you want. It's your life. Anything is possible in this world, man.
Nah, I won't do that, man. Since I'm a rapper, right? Okay. So I don't need another rapper on a rap song. Give me like Ari Lennox. Give me like Coco Jones. I want like an R&B songstress, some sexy shit to really take me out of here. I think that I need R&B music on the hook to take me home on some like... If I were to catch one, it would be with help from a female on a hook. I really think that would be the space that I'm trying to get in.
All right, so tell me about the motivation around your album or whatever.
Yeah, so Cheaper Than Therapy, as I was mentioning, was the inception of me deciding to rap. Kommerical Ave was also my decision to move. I broke up with my girl, go live on my own. I moved to Kommerical Avenue. The name of the file was just the location that I was at.
Okay.
I ended up sticking with it. Cheaper Than Therapy was I felt like I was going through some shit. Therapy literally, and everyone's like, yo, you need to go to therapy. I'm like, that shit costs some money. I'd rather just yell into this XLR. And that's really, it's quite that simple. And even if, some of the songs are introspective, some of them are emotional, but even the songs that make me feel good and I'm feeling myself, that shit's still therapeutic as well. Just talking my shit and just rapping. So quite simply, just literally Cheaper Than Therapy. Shout out to United Healthcare for not covering me, because that's what made this album possible.
So, like, far as like production, this was like random people, like producers you seen, you was digging the beat, and
I made 2 of the beats, 2 of the 16. Yeah.
What's the name of them?
Simpler Times and perfectionist.
Oh, that's what's up. You're a producer back. That's what's up.
Yeah, and I did like some post-production. Yeah, when I was, COVID and shit, I got an MPC, started banging on a little bit, chopping samples and stuff like that. Never felt comfortable, like, for being my full shit, but, like, if I have an idea for a sample, I could bring it to life type shit, yeah. I wouldn't put myself next to, like, great beat makers and call myself a producer, though.
Oh, that's what's up. So you working on your craft then, like?
Yep, all engineered by me. Everything's me, besides the beats I stole off of YouTube that people are starting to come collect for.
All right, so as far as like the visuals, like when you do the visual, are you gonna direct it yourself or you look for a particular look? Cause I gotta check. Do you got any videos on YouTube where people could watch?
Yeah, it's mostly like 2 shots.
Okay.
I don't have like a music video with like treatment. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's more like visualizers, me just rapping into either the tripod or my boy recording it. I don't have like a music video treatment yet. I want to make the right song for it. You know what I mean? A lot of my shit straight rap shit. I want to make a music video like storytelling. Like when I get a budget, I think I still need to like make that record. For now, it's visualizers, like which is me just rapping into the camera. But music videos, but the concept of a music video is kind of lost. It's not some shit you would see on MTV. It's some shit you would see on Instagram, which to me is the difference.
All right, so you said your album though was motivated by COVID and you breaking up with your girl.
Essentially, yeah.
All right, so if your album is successful, are you gonna hit your ex-girlfriend up like, yo, I appreciate you for doing that shit to me?
So she wanted to move to LA, and I didn't, and that's why we broke up.
Damn.
Yeah. So no is the short answer. Funny question though.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So before we get up out of here, man, just let the people know, you know what I mean, with it being 1,000,001 rappers out here that's trying to break into the music industry, why should they stop doing what they doing to support you?
Transparency. I'm a regular person. As I mentioned, I work a 9 to 5. I think a lot of rappers are trying to be someone that they're not. I think it's still important to live a life and have something to talk about and really bring a perspective, a POV to what I think a lot of people are going through, have gone through, or are about to go through, and I provide a unique perspective on that. And it's regular in a still entertaining way. I'm not trying to kill anybody. Any shit I did, anything crime related, there'll be a little bit of that in there. It's not gonna be a whole bunch of it. It's really gonna be regular people shit with a regular person perspective, and I think a lot of people could feel that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I appreciate the honesty. All right, so once again, let the people know where they can follow you at, where they can support you at, and once again, not to sound like a broken record, what you got coming?
Yeah, so Cheaper Than Therapy is out now. That's the project I'm really trying to push. Okay. Kommerical Ave is my artist name. That's Kommerical Ave with a K. More visuals coming, as I mentioned, more shows, hopefully. As I mentioned, I might start battling soon. I might start dissing people. If you want to diss me, fuck with me. I'd rather do it that way. And just more music, bro. More music.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? I want to thank, Kommerical Ave Kyle for pulling up on me at the Hello Effect podcast. And children, once again, he's not a killer. It's okay not to be a killer. And he wanted to send his message to his ex-girlfriend, like, look, I made it. I made it. You know what I mean? Now, make sure y'all stop what y'all doing and support him. You know what I mean? Dope artists. Tap into his world, man. We need more supporters to support their locals because we need the next whoever he want to be. Like, so don't miss out on this episode. Hello.